Yeah, I won't be celebrating too hard. Actually, we do have reason to celebrate. New South Wales won yesterday.
New South Wales did win.
Great win.
Dude, I will say. Oh,
I will get that.
okay.
I'll get that.
I think we got a bit podcast coming up today. Round of 32 games, finito.
Done.
Round of 16 games, finito.
Done.
No games today. Using to my body. I didn't know what to do. I'm waking up. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just putting on SBS naturally now.
Yeah, I go to my phone. I'm like, all right, what game's on? Nothing. Damn it.
What do I do now? Let's go to. But we've got.
Ew.
So I think we'll go through our predictions for round of 32.
Yep.
Pretty good, dude.
We were pretty good. We were on point.
Round of 16, not so good.
Yeah, not so good.
Not so good, to be fair.
Damn. Yeah.
And then we'll see. There's some controversy to go through. Going to foil hats at some point. Going through what is the biggest scandal or conspiracy in world football right now.
I think ever.
Ever?
Yeah, this is a massive conspiracy. What other big conspiracies have there been there like this?
No, probably not so much conspiracy, more corruption. But this could be corruption.
It's corruption conspiracy, yeah.
You know,
this is deep. This runs deep.
Well, usually FIFA's pretty open and upfront about their corruption. But they're like, hey, did you take this bribe? And they're like, sometimes you take bribes.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
No, I don't even think. Who was the African guy that sat on the FIFA board for a while? Where they were just
probably the AFCON president or something.
Yeah, and they're like, hey, so you had a €300,000 deposit into your account. He's just like, I mean, that's just the cost of doing business. What? Hang on, what?
yes, I did. Yes. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then they're like, will you be stepping down? He's like,
nope.
No, Mr. AFCON.
No. This is AFCON. We don't quit.
Yeah.
You have to coo us out.
Yeah. So I think.
Have you ever seen Last King of Scotland?
Yeah.
Coo me out of this.
Yeah. Well, it's a funny situation. But let's go into our round of 32 predictions. Then we'll run through kind of how the games went.
Yep.
Just quickly because.
Yeah.
So let's go. South Africa, Canada.
Am I pointing the right way? No, I'm not.
Yeah. Well, we're a tiny screen corner, man.
It doesn't work either way.
Your arm doesn't extend past that screen, dude. So, good. First game, Canada, South Africa. Obviously, we picked Canada here. Dude, closer than should have been.
Actually, technically, we didn't pick them. That was already done, remember? Remember there were the 3 games that we didn't pick?
Man,
we would, but...
Remember that?
But dude, our followers clearly remember, obviously.
Yeah, all 7 people.
Exactly.
I'm bad-mouthing the True Blue supporters with their memory loss.
But look, we would have picked Canada. Canada was a pretty average game, but we'll get into that.
Then obviously the drama that was Germany-Paraguay.
Oof, big drama. Huge
drama.
Yep.
Look, I think some big games that we'll go through.
Yep.
Netherlands-Morocco game.
Yep.
Brazil-Japan game, which for me is probably the game of this round.
Ooh, there's a lot of contenders.
There is a lot of contenders. For me, from a competitive standpoint, I'll go Brazil-Japan. Because I think there was some where teams overperformed. The Argentina game when we get to it.
Yeah. Big overperformance.
The France-Sweden game, felt straightforward. There.
That was very, very easy. Very straightforward.
Norway, Ivory Coast, the same.
That one was, yeah. We kind of expected Haaland to do his thing and Ivory Coast to try to keep him out.
Yeah, it's not easy to face Ivory Coast from their attack, but as a unit, not so much.
No. Mexico, Ecuador, we predicted, we got that one. That one, I mean, they played in Mexico.
Yeah.
Was expected.
Hadn't lost there in 8 years.
They didn't concede a goal all tournament.
Yes, that's a good one. But I mean, playing every game at home.
It's nice. That's the benefit of being the host.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. And all the Latinas. All the tequila.
She faced a tequila. England, Congo.
Very unexpected game, but expected result.
Expected result, unexpected play style.
Yep.
I'd say. USA, Bosnia.
Expected. Yeah.
Belgium, Senegal. Probably not.
I think that's a good tip.
I think so too. I don't think Belgium had performed coming into this game.
Yep.
Been picking up.
They've done their job.
Portugal, Croatia, another. Not as straightforward as Portugal would have wanted.
Oh my, there was huge highlights in that game.
But they got the result.
Yep.
Even though there's some. Look, you ask some Croatians, they got robbed.
Yeah.
Right? Ask anyone else. Spain, Austria.
Very straightforward.
Switzerland and Algeria, again.
Expected.
But,
yeah.
You know, I'll give it to them. They're picking up their game.
Yeah.
It's knockouts.
Yeah.
Argentina, Cape Verde. Not expected.
Okay, my game of the round. This is insane.
It was a ridiculous game.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. And to be fair, I think probably goal of the tournament so far.
Easy goal of the tournament, yeah.
Mbappe was leading the charge with it.
Mm-hmm. It's been overtaken. Yeah. It's been overtaken. I do think that at the end they will give the goal of the tournament to Mbappe just because you want the more bigger name. Yeah. But we all know that goal was the goal of the tournament.
If they won that game, it'd be even better.
Oh,
well,
dude.
They couldn't have won from it. Equalised a goal, but then we had Colombia, Ghana.
Got that one right.
Yeah. And then, look, this was the tip of the heart.
Heartbreaking.
So we almost went 100% if we kind of went with our brains more than our heart.
Yep.
But
it was a good game.
Which we'll get into.
Yep.
So look, first game, Canada, South Africa. 1-0 win for Canada.
Late goal in injury time, I think it was.
It was, yeah. 91st minute goal or something like that. It was unexpected, to be fair.
What, the result or how the game panned out?
No, so result we expect.
Yeah.
Really, but I think how the game panned out was.
Yeah, I thought Canada would have been a bit better, but the reason why is the South African keeper had an absolute cracker game.
I think the South African defense, which you know what's funny, I think a lot of discounted because of the game.
Yes, 100%. Yeah,
cards, like they instantly went there. Wow, South Africa gonna bomb out of this one.
Yeah,
I think every game after that, they showed they had some defensive prowess. They ran, they challenged. They didn't have much.
They weren't giving away red cards.
Well, that really helped.
Yeah,
sit hole to
sit in his hole. Just sit there, bitch, and just do your job. Don't get red cards.
But yeah, look, I think the problem with Canada is they rely so heavily on players, isn't it?
It'd be Davies.
Alfonso Davies, who was back for the game because
he
was injured.
Yep. Jonathan David. Yep.
And then
Laren, yeah.
So those three guys. To be fair, Laren was on the bench.
Was he injured?
No, but he was just.
What?
I don't know. They benched him. But again, fairly straightforward.
Yeah. Your game of the tournament.
My game of the tournament. Look,
Brazil, of the round.
Of the round.
Yeah.
Brazil. I think this was probably one of the most competitive games. From a one, Brazil probably had the.
Yeah.
From chances created, possession on ball.
Yeah.
The Japanese obviously scored.
Yes.
Okay, and that was a statement Brazil equalized.
Casemiro got in the second half.
Yeah, it was
early in 50th minute or something. He hit that. There you go. 56.
Yeah.
Hey, my memory's not too bad, huh?
Are you using Alpha Brain?
Yes, thank you. I am the Alpha, thank you.
This is a paid advertisement. But then it comes down to crushing beat. So they had 6 minutes.
Well, we did forget as well about Bruno missing his pen.
That is true.
We did forget that. Bruno G.
Interesting fact there, which once the World Cup's over, but it's looking like he might go to Arsenal.
So he'll fit in perfectly with his missed pen.
That's what I said. I might
nice.
Put him on pens immediately. He's going to love it there. So, yes, obviously, missed pen from Bruno. It looks like it's going to go into extra time.
Yep.
And Gabriel Martinelli gets 90 winner.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Bruno did put the ball in for him. He passed him. He put the assist, and it was a great pass. It cut through the through the centre backs, went straight to Martinelli, and he buried it right in the corner. Terrible for Japan, but
heartbreaking for Japan.
90, they did so
Stadium will
well.
not be cleaned anymore. the way the Japanese players will not be.
Yeah, so the last 8 teams, I feel sorry for. Well, I guess, yeah, the stadiums aren't going to get cleaned anymore.
No,
it's a damn shame.
It's a damn shame.
It means that those poor workers at the stadium will have to actually do their job.
Do their goddamn job.
But imagine you're working, like, you get the Japan game, like, yes, I don't have to do anything.
Unless paid by the hour, they're like, fuck.
Leave your trash there.
Well, then we had the Germany-Paraguay game.
Right.
This was unexpected.
Yeah. Huge.
Paraguay scores when they're creating almost no chance.
Yeah, it was all Germany.
It was a whole game, which is to be expected.
Mm.
I think you knew Paraguay was going to talent that they have. Chances. They did not.
Yeah.
It wasn't as if the goalkeeper had an easy game and making a mistake.
Yep.
He obviously played quite well. Kai Havertz barely got service.
Yep.
There was no space that was getting created. Okay. Great. But at the same time, Germany should be able to break that down. Need to get some shot distance. They never did it.
No.
They never did it.
And the funny part is, like, the goal that was scored by Enciso was a header, and the guy's like 5'5".
Yeah.
And I'm like, how is this guy 1 free, 2 able to jump over like whoever was around? Yeah, it's right. He didn't have to jump. It was just there.
Went in between.
And you're like, how is the smallest guy on the field scoring headers? And you're going, this is where we kind of said Germany is at the moment. I never liked their team.
The thing is, they said they have big star talent. Their backup is nothing.
Yeah, it was nothing. Yeah.
You know what I mean? They bring on players like go to their subs bench for. They have Anton. I'm like, who the hell is that guy?
So they had Goretzka, Musiala, cool. And then they had
a free agent this season, by the way.
Goretzka. Yeah.
He's a free agent. So in other words, his own club's like.
Yeah, well, he's 31. He's not the oldest, but
it seemed weird. Off the.
Yep. They love starting. They love starting Sane. They love starting Sane.
Yeah, I don't.
But
I
what
don't
they
get it.
what
Sane
they
wasn't he barely could create chances.
Yeah. Well, they did start with Undav. Yeah.
Well,
the German, because he was scoring.
In the last match.
Correct. Well, in the last two, I think in the last 2 games he scored a goal, right? So they started him.
Have Musiala, him, Putz.
And you put Musiala on the wing and Sane on the bench.
Yeah.
But Nangelman went that way. Then they had Anton, Voltemad, Tior, and Amiri. And Amiri plays for Mainz 05, and he came on the 110th minute, so he got 10 minutes. And was he one of the guys that missed the pen? Well, the first one was, the last one was Tar. I know. Live blog. Miri. Yeah, hit that. Doesn't show nothing.
It only shows who scored.
Yeah, it only shows who scored, yeah. Whatever. I should be able to find it. So, who missed their pens? Havertz missed his pen, Voltemar missed his pen, and Tar missed their pen. But Germany definitely should have won it because they were down 3-2. And then, because
they were up 3-2.
No, they were down 3-2. Paraguay was up 3-2.
Okay.
Right? And then, Germany had taken 4 pens and Paraguay had taken 3. So they only needed to hit 1 more pen out of the last 2. And Neuer saved them in both.
Yes.
So it went to 3-3 and it went to tiebreaker. You thinking fucking Germany's going to do it here. And then Jonathan Tah steps up, misses his pen.
Okay, we've seen this. And obviously, the more penalties that we get into.
Yeah.
The back standing up to take. And early ones too.
Yeah.
Right? All crucial ones. When did this occur? Where they're like, okay, we saw it in the Champions League final. Gabriel, right? He stands up to take the fifth
penalty.
Ooh, that is your striker.
It's crazy, right?
Right? You go historically, okay, if you look at the Portuguese team, Ronaldo takes the fifth. Right? He takes the fifth or the first.
Fifth or first, yeah.
Fifth or first. They're the hardest penalties to take.
Yep.
So you either go, okay, let's build the confidence, or let's
finish
it off.
Yeah.
Right? Finish the game.
So either start off strong
The
or save
pressure
them.
penalties.
Yeah.
You take them. For some reason now, and World Cup, backs taking.
Well, you know who took the last penalty was that Amiri that I just said. And the guy is just a midfielder, right? But I don't know who he is. Why is he taking the fifth pen? I'm confused as to why they like a lot of clubs are doing this. A lot of teams are doing this, and we will bring this up as we go along. But Paraguay did their job. They went to pens. Jonathan Tah missed, and then Paraguay got theirs, and they advanced through to the round of 16.
100%.
That was the biggest upset of the round, in my opinion.
I agree. Yeah. I agree. It's a huge upset.
And I think
it was a gimme. Germany.
I think you made a good point as well in the group chat. Does that mean that we're better than Germany?
Yeah, correct.
We quite possibly are better than Germany.
We were able to keep Paraguay from scoring.
Yep.
Right. All right. We didn't have much going forward, but I think we created the better chances.
Yeah.
I don't think Germany created enough chances.
Germany, they in the first half they created nothing. In the second half they opened up a bit, but it was way too late. They I don't know what they were doing in the first half, but it was not working.
No, they needed to change stuff.
They did. And Wirtz crossed it to Havertz, but then after that they didn't really create that much. No. Which is very disappointing.
They didn't cop another, which is weird because it's been in Asia just going to pressure on them and see if they can take it. I don't think teams are doing World Cup.
Yeah,
I think they're very timid.
It sounds like they're happy to go to pens, which.
Well,
all right, if that's what they're happy to go, and that's exactly what happened.
Now we lost their job. Then we had, and this for me was probably upset as well, right? Netherlands. Morocco.
You say big upset.
You were backing Morocco.
I back Morocco. Yeah, I did back Morocco.
Here's why I say it's an upset, and I'm not saying before the game. I think both teams had the opportunity before the game. In the game, Morocco scoring so late.
Yeah, it was like 91st minute or something.
91st minute against the Netherlands. When Morocco did not look.
They had a couple good chances. It was a very good game to watch, though. And they did push. They pushed hard at the end.
Yeah, and we thought it was going to be a defensive masterclass from Morocco, which kind of was.
Kind of was. I mean, the goal that they scored was a little bit lucky. Sorry, that the Netherlands scored was a bit lucky. But, of course, it falls to Gakpo, who I'm sure everybody knows. His partner lost their baby while she was pregnant. And you just knew it was going to happen.
It was an emotional.
You just knew.
It looked like it thought this was 0-0 all. Watching the game, like half chances, no one was scoring. And then, Somerville,
yeah.
Puts the ball in, kind of starts going down. It's not a foul by any means.
Yep.
As he's going down, kicks the ball across. Gakpo gets the goal.
Yep.
Look, I think it was a goal because they didn't give up on it, and then obviously goes under the keeper. But allowed 90+1 for Issa Diop to score.
Which I think was a Hakimi assist. He made his run up, he crossed it in, and Diop finished it off.
Which is funny, right? Because Diop changed from.
Yes, he did change to France. Yes.
France. Look, great win.
Also, just before we get into the pens, they did have that chance. That Raheem had that chance in the 97th minute. It was 1-on-1 with the keeper, and then Verbruggen just stuck an arm out.
Fantastic save.
Right, what a save.
In extra time.
In extra time, just boom, pumped it off, right?
Probably,
but then...
arguably one of the best saves.
Bro, it was just... Instant reaction just went bang, out, and you're going, bro, they should have buried that, killed it off the game. But kept them in, takes them to pens. Then we get into the pens. Probably one of the most exciting pens, but also some of the worst pens.
For both teams.
For both teams,
They were terrible.
There was some bad ones. I think they hit the post.
Do you have the people that missed?
Yeah, I think the post was hit 3 times out of the 5 that were missed.
Well, the funny one was Kluivert because his dad had done the exact same miss up.
Yeah, it was like 24 years ago or something, and hit the same post.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's insane. But so El Anouni missed, then Kluivert missed. and it gets the 2-2, and then Timber missed. Not the Arsenal Timber. We know.
All the Arsenal supporters in our group chat instantly loaded. We're like, Arsenal play, because that's his brother. That's his brother.
Because the day before was Kai Havertz missed. Yeah. And we're like, oh, it's an Arsenal thing. And it's like, it's not Arsenal. It's his brother. I don't know what you're talking about. He's injured. I'm like, calm down. And then Hakimi missed. He hit the post. And then Somerville missed. I think he missed completely. And I was left Saibari, who's been the main striker for Morocco. And he buried the final winning penalty. It's a good pen. And
the Hakimi miss was the one. I was like, oh my, dude, Hakimi got it.
Yep.
There's the game. He misses it. I'm like,
hits the post. Yeah. And then Somerville instantly misses again.
There's a Dutch guy at my work. Disappeared. Okay.
I can't blame him.
He disappeared at once, so he saw it was 1-0. Just chalked it up like, okay, we've got him.
Yeah.
He goes to the bathroom. They score instantly. Walks away from the TV. Everyone goes, oh, damn, he's not going to be happy when he gets back. Gets back, super unhappy.
Yeah, cannot blame him.
But look, I mean, disappointing from the Netherlands. At the start of the tournament, Netherlands.
Yep.
Instantly when the tournament started, I'm like, no. They just have not looked good.
They just didn't look good, yeah.
I just was trying to convince myself that they're going to start fighting with each other.
Yeah, it's definitely. I thought there was a bit of a 2010 situation going on. It has been quite the opposite.
Quite the opposite. It's 2026.
It's very harmonious.
We're all friends now. What the fuck?
This is bullshit.
You know? Then we jumped into the Wednesday game. So we had Norway, Cote d'Ivoire.
Yep.
And great game.
Yeah.
Obviously, look, Norway gets the win. But I said, and a gimme. Right?
Yeah.
So you had Amad Diallo scoring. Nice goal too.
Mm-hmm.
Nice goal. And I think he's okay. A bit of hot and cold in games. Some games he disappeared, some he picked. But still quite a strong game because they were down 1-0. Say and comment.
Nusi, yeah.
Good player, man.
Yeah, he plays for...
He's had a good tournament. His stats in the season, not great.
Yeah.
I think he has 4 goals and 5 assists.
Yeah, look, he plays for Red Bull. 21 years old, though.
Yeah.
35 games, 5 goals, 4 assists. Not great. No. Not good.
I had it around the wrong way.
You were close, yeah. But, hey, gets the goal, gets the opener for this game.
Which, fantastic curler in the corner. Beautiful goal.
Ahmad gets the equaliser. So, Ivory Coast didn't give up.
No. At a stage, it looked like going to extra time and finds the result.
Yeah, that guy Haaland, bro, he just pops up.
Well, he's okay. I do say, and I love to hate on a Man City player whenever I can. Okay, however, I find myself defending Haaland more than anything. Right?
Yeah,
bro, Nick Housey is like phony man. All he does is tap in. Yeah, but he does 32 of them in a Premier League season. So at some point you're going to go, well, if it was that easy, why isn't someone else doing it?
Bro, his numbers are undeniable. Yeah. The guy had what? I think he's played... what's he played? Hold on. Because his career record for Norway is disgusting.
Well, he's the top goal scorer for Norway already.
Yeah, right? Bro, he's had 14 games this year. Just this year, right? He's got 23 goals and 2 assists. In 14 games, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
You look at it and go,
oh, he's psycho. Okay.
Yeah.
And he looks like Abu.
Marjin
Buu. He looks like Marjin Buu. Have you seen that?
But see, he just goes, I do kind of look like that. Also, his Snapchat's wild.
His Snapchat is wild.
Whoever got him onto Snapchat, well done. You want to hate the guy because he's a Man City player, but at the same time, doesn't get involved in bullshit.
No, he just plays his game. He
just plays.
Yeah,
right? And
does not care.
Creates bullshit around him.
Yes, for sure. But there was one player in this game that I've been very disappointed in. It's Diamande. Right, there was big hype on him for this World Cup for Ivory Coast. I don't think he had a shot on target all tournament.
Against the lesser teams, yeah, it was great. Right, he was winning people, taking him to the byline, great. But
yeah,
saying he's got a few.
Yeah,
like he's not. You're not paying. Okay, Liverpool was obviously in. Replaced.
Yeah,
hey, I think we can go play for 50. Get a producer.
Yeah,
maybe one day
he could. Yeah,
but I want him to be in 2 seasons. Like, I don't want to sit there. I like, okay, if you're buying a young player, I don't expect him to come in 30 goals, right? Don't expect it.
You can't.
Salah
You
don't
can't.
do that.
Yeah, you can't. Well, he wasn't 19 when he came into Liverpool. He was like 26, 25 or 26, something like
Yeah,
that.
that's true.
He was made.
Yeah, correct. And the thing is, right, you signed this for 5 years. You're expecting him to be there for 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
What players have been
Mm.
now?
You get ones like Bernardo Silva. You get
But
ones like
even then,
Carvajal.
he came in a lot older. Than
Oh, you mean when they're younger? Oh, you mean when they're young?
Yeah, what young player now has get him 5 years later? He comes good.
Yeah.
You know, I've been talking about it, man.
But look, yeah, Norway advanced through. Good win.
Yeah, France. Straightforward.
Yeah. Right, we predicted it. It should have been 10. They got 3. Mbappe with a double. I think they got him up to 6 goals in the tournament. And you're going, bro, remember the days when like someone would get 6 goals in a tournament? You're like, what a tournament.
Yeah.
Now we've got 5 of them.
Yeah, yeah. We're Haaland on.
Haaland, I think it's on 5. But you got Messi, Haaland, Kane, Mbappe, those 4. So you got 4.
Yeah.
And you're going, this is so spastic.
It is. It's again point in this. Yeah, some of the teams that did just scrape in there, that were going to be easy wins, have been the most difficult to play against.
They've put in a lot of clubs, which we'll get into.
Is one of them.
Congo
Has been.
Yep.
South Africa. No.
Yep.
So like you, countries that probably wouldn't have had it, they've been the ones. They're really. They're like never been here before.
Yeah.
And I think that lost in.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
But yeah, well, France goes through. Then we had Mexico, Ecuador, and Mexico did what Mexico's done the entire.
Right, they dominated in this game.
They dominated.
The first half absolutely killed Ecuador.
Up front, they're creating chances, hold the ball well, and they create space.
Yep.
There's nothing more to say. Like that was.
And we got another Arsenal special in this one. Hincapié decides to talk with his hand over his mouth, and they
a nice red card.
nice red card. Like, get out of here, bro. 95th minute. See you later. Pay your fine. You're out of here, bro.
Yeah,
So,
pay the fine.
Pay the fine. Get out of here, bro. So, but yeah, Mexico and Mexico City dominated. Ecuador didn't really have any good chances, which Ecuador needed it to be a 1-0 or a 0-0 at halftime to kind of try to scrape one, because they weren't going to be able to hold them out if they got one early. They had to keep it 0-0 or 1-0 and then kind of try to keep pressure. Once it got to 2-0, they had to push, and they had no idea.
Yeah, well, correct. Right? Like, the Ecuador was never going to be the team that I think they expected to chase the game.
Yeah.
But they let the game get too.
After 2-0, and to be fair, they were both good. They were both good goals, really good goals. But
like they did against Germany, if they were behind by 1 goal,
yeah,
right, like they did against Germany, pushed right at the end, and pushed
yeah.
the goal.
But after 2-0, you're like, yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
It was done.
It's
No,
just not happening.
no.
Then we jump into Thursday games. England versus.
Big respect to Congo.
Oh mate, huge. I think they defended very well.
Yeah, they were set up very well
against the team that was trying to push for a result. England by no means were sitting back game. But again, Congo got an early goal.
Yep.
And then they just went, let's shut up shop.
That's it. That's
what we can do.
You can't blame them either. Congo, I don't think had ever been in the World Cup.
No.
Yeah, they've never been in the World Cup, and they're playing England, who are top 5 in the world.
I will say though, disappointing. Johan Wissa, I think.
Yep.
But again, like if you look at the rest of the Wan-Bissaka probably gonna have pretty. It was hidden most of it. But again, against England, he shouldn't really have that much. But it did take double.
Yeah. Kane just said he's like, we're not getting out of this. We're not leaving yet, and just put the team on his back and got him the win. But I think the big point in that game was the lineup. I didn't really like the lineup that he came out with. because he had Spence on the right. So like you look at their defense, right? Spence.
Who they got?
Well, it was meant to be Reece James, but
he's injured.
So they could have put Burn, Kwanzaa. Reece James was on the bench. Chalobah can play right back as well.
He hasn't played this entire tournament.
Chalobah?
Yeah.
No, he came in as a replacement for someone. Someone got injured. But John Stones? No, he played.
No, John Stones. It was.
He missed this. Oh no, he came on. Someone got injured and he came in for them. Villa player maybe? I don't remember. But yeah, Chalobah could have played right back, but they went with Spence and bro, he's very, very average.
Oh, dude, the best is they just lots of yelling at Jed Spence.
Spence! Whoa! Thomas, keep it down.
Chill out, big guy. Then we had the Belgium Senegal.
Bro, what a game. And I know we picked Belgium, but I feel so sorry for Senegal. They were the much better team. Yeah, they were the much better team.
Hey, I love the game. I made. I had Ismail Assar score a bang 50.
Yeah.
Before that, Habib.
Yep.
Again, and they were in control of the game. Like Belgium was out. Belgium had nothing. And sub on.
Oh, yeah, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Lukaku came on in the 46th minute.
Okay, so he came on just after halftime. Changes the game up for him.
Hey, you know what they do? They don't start him because they know he's not going to last 90 minutes. And then his fat ass comes onto the pitch and he bangs in goals.
Mate, well, also addition Lukaku out stages of Tillman is on fire.
Yes, he has really picked up his game.
He's on fire.
Yeah, he's picked up his game big time, Tillemans.
He is taking the old KDB role, right? Like throwing the team on his back when they need a goal. He an 89 and they win.
He wins the penalty as well, which shut up. Which I still disagree with the pen. I think it was very soft.
Yes.
But it is I do get it.
The Senegal team walk off because I'm like, do it again, dude. Do it again.
Well, we all know that they changed the rules after that. If you walk off the pitch, it is an automatic forfeit, so they did the right thing. But look, I think the big point in this game was Senegal really missed Mendy.
Yeah, for sure.
They had to put in their second keeper,
and the second goal was
he's come out to punch it, and he's missed the ball, and that's gone into Tillemans' head, and they've scored. And at that stage, you're just going, bro, why? Why would you do that? And then Mendy saved the penalty in the AFCON final, but they probably wouldn't have got to that stage had he been there. So I do feel sorry for Senegal. They dominated for pretty much an hour.
If you're going to chalk up the loss that keeper, right? Then no, incorrect, right? Like I chalk up the loss to Senegal as the loss of confidence. Get to that 80th minute, that is when the hardest. You've got a 2-0 win. Yeah. It is concentration. Every tackle you've got to win. Every session you've got to make sure. And I think that they went right. They started losing. Belgium started pushing, and they just.
Yeah, well, you got to expect, right? Because they're going to be chasing the game. Yeah. So you just got to set yourself up defensively to not allow that stuff to happen. The Lukaku one, guy's huge, right? It's hard to stop him. I get that. But I do put it down that they did get in that position because of the keeper. He could have stayed in his box, right? And if Tillman gets a header and scores, you go, fuck, great header, right? But if you're going to come out for that ball,
you got to get the ball.
You got to get it. But he completely missed the punch.
It's his fault that the goal goes in. But I've seen a lot of the articles going, well, the keeper lost the game.
I don't know if he lost the game.
The Senegal players lost the game for themselves.
Yeah.
But they're typical fashion. They're just like, it was that guy. And then Senegal left.
I don't think so. I didn't hear that. I'll continue on.
You continue on.
Last game of Thursday was the USA-Bosnia game. USA with the handicap match, USA versus Bosnia and Herzegovina. And look, USA get away with the 2-0 win. Balogun scores just before halftime. And then he cops a red in the second half. Now, we all had a bit of chat about this. I didn't think it was a red card, but when you look at it, when you slow it down and you look into it, it does look like he does.
It was you.
They deserved it, but they deserved it. The red card.
The Balogun red card?
Yeah, so Balogun scores just before halftime.
Yep.
And then started the second half. He gets. Yep. And then red card. Now, he steps on the Bosnian player's foot.
Yeah.
I found it a bit harsh because he's not looking at his foot or trying to tackle.
He's coming down, right? Like
from a step, right? From running.
I think he was up in the air for contesting.
Yeah.
He's come down, rolled the ankle.
Yeah.
And then it's gone onto his calf.
Yeah.
Look, yes, it is high. If you are gonna look at the incident of, was he high on the leg? Yes. Right? Did the studs strike the leg? Yes. But
yeah, I know.
I'm like, well, one guy trips, and he's coming down. He's coming down from being in the air, and he steps in his leg. It's accidental. Also, in game, they didn't red card him in game.
No, it was a VAR decision. Yeah.
Came back and they're like, made a wrong one here.
Yeah.
You got to send this guy off.
Yeah, which I didn't agree with, but did not deter America. Tillman gets a free kick, which is fucking mad free kick.
It was a good free kick.
Yeah.
I'll give a free kick.
Yeah, goes in, and then America end up winning 2-0.
Good win. Bosnia had nothing.
Yeah, Bosnia literally had nothing. It was quite embarrassing to watch.
Then we had Spain, Austria.
This was pretty straightforward.
Spain played as Spain does, which we haven't seen all tournament.
No, we have not.
They did bring out on this 3-0 win, fairly easy.
Yeah,
I
look.
don't think that's in this.
Oyarzabal got a double. Poro gets a goal as well. They
needed that double, to be fair.
Yeah, he's picked up considering there was that one game. Yeah,
didn't touch the ball for 30 minutes.
Yeah. So look, they had 64% possession, 23 shots, 10 on target. It was dominant.
Then we had Portugal, Croatia. Now this will take some bit of detail because I think it was a lackluster performance. I think, to be fair, I
thought it was better from Croatia. But Portugal was still, it didn't look like they played at their full potential, which we will get into
I don't think
later.
they've done at the end.
Which we'll get into in the next game, yeah.
But, yeah, look, the controversy comes with the second goal for Portugal. The onion, to be fair. So, obviously, the ball crossed in, goes in.
Ramos, yep.
The Ramos saves them. You ask any Croatian, they'll ripped off because touches the head of
Vega. Are you talking about in the 112th minute?
Yeah.
Which I don't know how it got to that. Was it 112? No, 102nd.
So essentially, yeah. So they call the Croatian player offside for the equaliser.
Yes.
Right.
Well, but we should probably set it up first, right? Perisic scored first. And then Ronaldo gets his first, possibly only knockout World Cup goal. And then, yeah, like I said, Ramos gets his header, 94th minute. And you're thinking, yeah, game's done, right? Now, there were 10 minutes of extra time, but for some reason, it went to 112 minutes. And a lot of people are going, well, why has it gone on that far? Didn't find out why. But it gets 112, and then Croatia think they scored. They cross it in, and it comes off a Croatian player's head, but then it accidentally comes off Vega's head to the Croatian player, and then they score. But then they check it, and they say he was offside, and they say Vega was not playing him on because it was an accidental touch.
It was an accidental touch from Vega.
Yeah,
right?
so usually if it comes off if a defender passes the ball, the attacker cannot be offside. Yeah. But you have to intentionally pass it.
Yeah, of course.
An accidental touch does not make him onside.
No, correct. It goes off with the initial pass.
Yeah, correct.
It's going to be,
yeah.
Right?
And he was miles offside. It wasn't even close.
Mate, I already had the bloody Croatians blowing up my phone. Got ripped off. I'm like, what makes you believe you were ripped off? Oh, because what? It's an accidental touch. I'm like, but no, it has to be an intentional pass.
Yeah.
Like, even if he tries to go ahead of the ball away,
Yeah.
that's still not him being onside, right?
Yeah.
He would have to turn around and be like, here, keeper, have the ball.
Correct.
Header it back.
If he tried to flick it on, then you're like, that's an intentional pass.
But why would the defender try to flick it on?
Vega literally went like this. He tried to duck,
Yeah.
and it touched his head. So, unfortunately for the Croatians, it's not.
No.
It's not a goal. But Portugal go through, and Luka Modric bows out pretty much as the greatest Croatian player of all time.
Then we have Switzerland, Algeria.
Yeah, easy win. Switzerland 2-0. And
Algeria even produced any chances.
yeah, and Bolo scored in the 10th minute.
Mate, God, the guy pops up every World Cup.
And Bolo.
You never hear about him until the World Cup. Then he pops up and he's always banging in goals.
Yeah.
Never gets a move though.
And Ndoye got it was funny because like Algeria
for the knockout.
Yeah. Look, and Algeria were kind of getting into it at the end of the first half. You're like, okay, they'll bring a contest into it. And then Ndoye, literally 30 seconds into the first half, buries the game.
Yeah, latest.
Yeah, and then they were very comfortable from there. Algeria. My hair. Bro, this thing just keeps popping up like alfalfa. Sorry. Now I look like Adolf. Don't do that. We're going to get banned.
Then we have our game.
Our boys.
Game. Dude, it was an awesome game, man.
Yeah, it was
we
good.
Played so well, right? Obviously, everyone discounted Erpton
and Mamouche.
They've got these players getting by Barcelona. Like, they had the quality in their team, and I think ranked higher than Egypt.
Yeah, so we're 27th, they're 29th. But we just don't have the names.
No.
We don't have a name. Like, remember when we had like Cahill, right? Everyone knew Cahill or Kuehl or Lucas Neal or Matty Ryan, whoever, right? We all knew a player.
Yes.
In this team, we don't have a player that everyone can go, he's going to make our team better.
Yeah.
So that's why everybody discounts us.
Yeah, and I think we actually had a differing ups this because I think we can both agree we would have loved to have seen the front three of Pardo, Irakuta, and Motura. I think that would have been a great front three to play. Obviously, Pop wanted Metcalf in there.
He wanted Metcalf in there.
He played Metcalf, Irakunda up at the 9, and then Volpato out.
Yeah.
Like for me, I'm looking at that. I prefer Irakunda to be out wide.
Mm-hmm.
I think Volpato would have been a better player to play, given how Egypt were playing us. Play him up front. I know we differ on the opinion. You think he isn't. We want him out there. I think Irakunda with more pace would cause more.
Yeah.
And Volpato's best opportunities came when he got into the middle of the He was able to open up, hit the crossbar. I
see Volpato more as a 10 than a 9. He'd be a great cam up
that
top.
Said,
but we didn't set that.
There, mate, he covered the most Ks than any other player at the World Cup.
Yeah, but we didn't play with a 10. So O'Neill and Irvine were box to box, yeah. So we didn't really have much up top. The reason why I said Irakunda would be better up top is because we weren't going to hold the ball for long periods of time. So obviously they're just going to pump it up. You want your quickest player up there, so you just pump it up to him, and hopefully something comes off.
Yeah.
Nothing came off though.
I was just trying to liken it like, okay, he's our best goal threat, right? Obviously the goal he scored against Turkey was done from out on the left.
Oh, I wished Moture started. Yeah. I agree. I think that the way they should have done it is I thought Metcalf would have played in the middle with O'Neill, and you have Irvine off. I don't think Irvine starting really benefited our team.
He good at ball recovery. One thing we will say is Jordan Boss, I think, for us.
Fuck, that hurt.
Yeah, when he went down injured.
That hurt.
To be fair, his replacement did not make an error.
What's his name? Fucking, who was it? Trowan? Trowan.
He didn't make
he plays for New York.
Boss, he didn't have the impact Jordan.
Man, Boss was having such a good game.
He was all over it. He was all over the pitch. He was making tackles. He was getting to the.
Yep.
Him and Volpato were playing off each other quite well.
Yeah. We were looking really good in that first half.
100%. I think we're causing a problem. obviously we copped the goal.
Yeah, I was upset with that one. Look, it was a bit against the run of play, but they've crossed it in and no one marked as sure. You know what I mean? Like they all thought they had their players. One guy he ghosted around the back and caught us out. But we didn't drop our heads. We kept going. We had the better chances. And the funniest part for me was every time we had like a free kick or a corner, you got Harry Suter, and then there were 4 Egyptians surrounding him. I've heard of double teamed. I've heard of triple teamed. I haven't heard of quadruple teamed before.
However, that really hurt him for our goal.
Yes, it did. Yes, right? It did.
They had too many around him, all making sure they were blocking Harry Suter. He gets up for the misses it, bang, own goal from Haney.
Yeah. And we're like, and then we thought we were back into it, but I do think Egypt had the better chances.
Yes,
after that.
For sure.
I think we survived.
That they have.
They've
got some big that have probably been into these type of games. We've got a very young team. The only guy that's probably been
Irvine.
That
out of that team, and Beige has played some big games too.
And to be fair, he had a great game.
Beige is good, bro. 120th minute, and he's still bombing
up.
Bro, he was still going.
Crazy.
He didn't stop all game. He's got a motor on him. That guy.
Well, obviously, goes into extra time. Look, this is where obviously our disagreements on Popovich come into it, right?
The keeper
subbing out each Matty Ryan.
It's worked before.
Get it.
It's a gamble,
but it's just a beach had been such a tournament.
He had a great tournament.
You've got to go. You've got to go with. I suppose obviously.
Maybe he's better at pens.
Okay, this is what I was going to put up there, right? So prior to the
yeah,
and because it was Real Madrid highlights.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Watching, so I looked into it.
Yeah,
it's a Jude Bellingham that Matty Ryan faced. Looking at how he does it.
Yeah, okay.
Dad picked most after the game. Picked up. If you go back and watch the penalties, every penalty.
Right, okay.
Right, and move. That's why he didn't really get close to any of the penalties.
Right,
because
okay.
He early. Whether or not Beach is better,
we don't know.
We will never know.
Yeah.
Right, and it was the made, and we did not lose because the keeper couldn't.
Yeah, look, when it's pens, it's 50-50. It is what it is. Look, it's worked before, 2014, the Dutch team. Van, what's his fucking name? Old Dutch keeper.
Van der Sar?
No, the keeper. Sorry, coach. The one that went to Man U.
Oh, Van Gaal.
Van Gaal, thank you. Van Gaal made that decision. He brought on different keeper twice. Once it worked, and once it didn't work.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Well,
you know?
And this is the thing, right? I think they're trying to. It's a tactical decision.
Yep.
In this instance, it didn't make a difference anymore, right? We obviously went into the penalties. Egypt did not miss.
They didn't miss one.
Which is how you win a penalty.
Yeah, that's it.
And whether we agree or did Harry Suter step up for the first penalty.
Mm-hmm.
And
look, he's the captain. So you want a confident player at the start.
1 in 5, dude.
Yeah, I know. I didn't like how many. Like, I mean, Harry Suter missed one, and Lucas Harrington missed one. And 18-year-old,
for Lucas Harrington,
18 years old, taking a penalty in a World Cup round of 32, huge pressure, but he took it on. Look, he missed.
Hit the crossbar.
Can I say that the really nice moment was after the game was Zlatan talk about Harrington. He goes, "Look, heroes are made, villains are made from penalties. Don't worry about it. Just keep going. If you need to talk to me, call me." And you're like, "That's mad."
Yeah,
you're getting praise from Zlatan at 18 years old.
Because other than that, he did not make an error.
Right, he is a gun.
Harry Suter was our best defender.
Yeah,
and then it's followed by Harrington.
Yeah. Hey, look, even Sicardi
was great. Too.
Hey, our
whole backline was fantastic.
Yeah, we played really. I really like.
Years old.
He's got a really bright future ahead of him. And it could be that you guys are in line. You guys and Barca are talking about it. But look, I think from this World Cup, hopefully these guys then get contracts the bigger clubs, bigger leagues.
Well, there's already big rumors floating around.
Well, Ciccardi's looking at like Juve and Roma and all these big Italian teams. Plus, I think it's a couple English teams as well. Wrexham, yeah.
Baby.
I saw Iracunda. I think it was like Leeds and someone else.
Well, he's already had an offer. Go through Hull.
Hull, okay.
Who's just been from Premier League. They offered 10. Rejected.
There's been rejected straight away.
They're
Yeah,
looking for cash, baby.
yeah. But look, it was a good game for the Aussies. They did what they could. When you go to pens, one's a loser, one's a winner. You can only be happy with the way that they played. Next is my game of the tournament, Argentina Cabo Verde.
Look, I see your opinion of it, right? Because I think in this game everyone thought Argentina easy.
Yeah, straight away.
Messi gets a double.
Yeah, like a 3-0 win, nice and easy, and move on, right? But look, it's number 1 versus number 67.
Yeah.
All right. Now, look, it did start off that way. Messi did get the first goal. You're like, all right, cool. It's going to track along like regular. But Cabo Verde did not sit on their morals and did not did not care who they were playing.
No.
So Durate scores in the 59th minute. Nice cut. I think it was a cut back in. No, he took his shot from wide.
Yeah.
And it went through 2 players, scores. You're like, all right, cool. Argentina pushed. They just couldn't break him down. 1-1 at full time. Automatically, that's a win for Cabo Verde.
Yeah, for sure.
2 minutes into
They
extra
score.
time, Martinez scores.
Yeah.
It was like off a corner. So they thought he might have been offside, but the guy who they thought was offside was actually onside. And Martinez just blasted into the roof. And at that stage, then you're like, okay, now Argentina is just going to run away with it. But Cabo Verde still had other plans.
No, scoring the goal of the tournament.
Cabral's goal of the tournament, yeah.
Bro, I think it was Trabzonspor or something
What,
like that.
in Germany?
No, in
Oh, sorry, Turkey. Turkey,
yeah.
yeah. What was his name? Yeah, Cabral. That's it. Yeah, Trabzonspor.
Yeah, Trabzonspor.
Yeah, from however you say it. Yeah, so he gets switched out to the left, cuts back in, and just buries it to the opposite top corner.
Darwin Núñez or something.
No, he actually got his goal in.
No,
Darwin
Núñez.
Núñez. Yeah, he would have hit the crossbar or hit the post or something. But the funniest part was after he scored, he ran to the sideline and waited for his hot Cabo Verde misses.
Yeah.
Took forever for her to come down.
And then straight after that game, there was just a million memes of just hot Cabo Verde chicks. And it's like, you're going to go holiday in Cabo Verde.
And then half time of extra time, it's 2-2. And you're like, Cabo Verde is going to take Argentina to penalties. But then 111th minute, I don't know, they considered an own goal, but I think Romero was the guy who probably was going to score, but it was considered an own goal. And
unfortunate for him, it would have been a fairy tale if they went.
If they took Argentina to pens, and if they lost to Argentina on pens, you go, amazing. I mean, it was already an amazing performance, but if they took them to pens, it would have been unbelievable.
Well,
but
mate, I mean, that was the only 2 goals that they conceded in this.
No, they conceded 1 in the last game, but they were already through at that stage, so it didn't even matter. But yeah, Argentina get the win in difficult circumstances, though.
And then the last game of the 32, we had Colombia-Ghana. And look, I think Colombia should have won by more.
Look, Ghana didn't have a shot on target. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah. Well, then let's jump into our round of 16 games.
Wasn't as right.
No.
With our 32.
We were
halfway there.
Yeah, look.
Wow.
Break it down for me.
No, thank you.
we had France Paraguay. We picked that game. Morocco Canada. We picked that game. Norway Brazil. That game.
That was a good pick.
Dude, we were
very good pick.
Right. I think I even messaged you after.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude,
I think after the Norway game, you went, I think we've picked every game. Yeah. And I was like, I think we have, except for Australia.
Which, to be fair, we said we're picking with our heart, not with our brains.
If it was like Egypt, I don't know, someone else that's around the 25th to 30th mark, we probably would have gone Egypt, right?
We had Mexico, England. We got that game right.
Which, again, great tip because that was in Mexico where they hadn't lost for like 40 years or something in a World Cup.
Yeah, correct, and hadn't conceded a goal.
And conceded a goal either, yeah.
But then we went into the second half of this.
And
Portugal, Spain, I think we went,
it wasn't that bad of a tip.
We picked this before the round of 32 Spain game.
Yes.
Which,
I think
if we'd seen that game, I probably would have picked Spain.
Yeah.
Then we had USA, Belgium.
It was so wrong.
after having, when we get into the game, after the controversy leading into the game, crazy. Yep. And obviously we had the Argentina,
Australia.
We went with our heart again, just went Australia.
But obviously, if it was Argentina, Egypt, we would have picked Argentina.
And then Switzerland, Colombia game. This was a crazy result. So I think we've got excuses, dude.
That's what we're looking for.
We've got excuses. But look, let's quickly run through where we're at. Then we'll put our predictions for the next round on there. However, when we Argentina.
Yep.
So the Canada-Morocco game, look, to be expected, Morocco trounced them.
Look, first half was all Canada. They had a couple shots on target, whereas Morocco had nothing. But then the second half, it was all Morocco.
It's a very Moroccan way to play, right?
Oh, dude, set up defensively, get comfortable.
We understand how Canada wants to play the game. And as soon as they understood, okay, well, they're going to three outlets, they shut down those outlets and then trounced them. They just went through. As soon as they got that first goal, it opened the floodgate.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, once they got that first goal, it was done from there.
Then we had the Paraguay game. Not as straightforward as everyone's seen.
Well, can I just say, okay, look, France won 1-0 only off a pen. But the funny thing in this game was Paraguay getting 0 cards.
Yes.
It's crazy to me.
I think we'll say it. Okay. Yeah. There's one highlight of Kunde running up the sideline, and the Paraguayan player just elbows him straight in the face. There's no ball. There's no anything.
They're just running next to each other. Just goes bang. You're like, what the fuck?
And do we put it on now?
Yes.
Do we start?
Yes, I think we have.
Look, we've got our tinfoil hats on. Okay, mine kind of looks like a dick.
This will stop my hair from curling up.
That's why it's curling up, dude.
It's because it is because of this, isn't it?
Yeah. So we've got Robin Hood tinfoil hat. I've gone with the dick foil hat.
Yeah.
Because look, we don't want the government reading our thoughts on this because we uncovered a giant conspiracy.
Huge conspiracy.
It is all over the internet, so we didn't uncover it, but we're going to talk about it. So the conspiracy here is that FIFA is really making this tournament as easy as possible.
I can't take you serious with that, bro.
You want to touch it?
You look like
touch my tinfoil dick, man.
No, thank you. Oh. You look like Conehead. Dan Aykroyd.
But look, the conspiracy starts with this, okay? Because obviously the winner of this game goes in the winner of the Argentina-Egypt. Yeah. Which, when we get to, this starts to unfoil more.
Oh no, this doesn't go into Argentina-Egypt.
The winner of Argentina.
No, that's the other side. Total other side.
Oh no, they're good.
It does have something to do with Argentina. It's not the team though.
Yeah. Well, France is Argentina's big
threat.
In this tournament. So, conspiracy does start. The players trying to French.
Bro, bad. But the cards is just crazy. We've seen our Paraguay play. 0 yellow cards. No, there were 3 yellows for France.
Yeah, because Elise got a yellow, right?
Yeah, Barcola got one, Kone got one, and Elise got one in the 97th minute.
Yeah, and it was pretty soft.
It was soft as fuck.
Yeah, so which is fairly crazy, right? So, look, no yellow cards. France ends up getting the penalty, winning 1-0. I don't think that they could have.
There was no doubt about the penalty either. It was a straight up pen. I think it was Barcola got taken out, or Elise got taken out, and you're like, yeah, clear pen all day.
And that was it. Went to VAR, didn't it?
No, well, they check it all. No, it was called a pen, but they always check it anyway.
Okay. So yes, look, conspiracy starts here, right? No yellow cards. France players getting insane.
There was another elbow I saw that wasn't Kunde. There was another one. Someone else got.
They were kicking out from on the floor. There was one the Paraguay players on the floor. He just kicks the guy, and I'm like, oh, that's
a card.
That has to be at least a yellow. Nothing. Not even a foul.
Right, it was out of control.
So look, France gets the win, right? So there's probably not too much complaining. Then go into the Norway game. This game, good game.
Very good game.
Probably. Well, are we going to say that this is the best game of the round of 16?
Nope.
No?
Nope. That'll come later.
You don't think so? Okay. Well, that's going to be controversy in the round.
About 2 games.
But keep that on, man.
I can't help
They're
it.
going
Bro.
to read your thoughts.
My head is
Are
fat.
you not understanding?
My head's fat. All right, leave me alone.
Then, so look, Brazil-Norway game, very, very interesting game. But Norway had a great game.
Look, they were set up. They set up great. Look. They had way more possession than Brazil. Like way more. They had 66-34.
Yeah, I don't. Which is weird for Brazil.
Right, and on top of that, the efficiency of their shooting. So, Haaland. Sorry, Norway only had 9 shots to Brazil's 14, but Norway had 5 shots on target to Brazil's 4. So they were very efficient. They were very good with their passing, their possession, and their shooting. And I think we put it down to the big, which I did say was going to be the big matchup, Gabriel versus Haaland. But Haaland wins again.
Dude, has Gabriel ever shut down Haaland?
I'm sure there's a game you could point to, but never like dominantly.
No.
And the funniest thing was, I don't know if it was you that sent it to me about how, I don't know if it was AFTV or some Arsenal page saying that Gabriel is having one of the most underrated top World Cup performances as a centre-back ever. You're going, what? In what world is he having a dominant performance?
No, there is no world, man. There's the Arsenal fucking fan TV world. This is insane. So give me fight about Arsenal. This is a World Cup. But look, once again, I think Haaland has the dominant performance. Shutting down the haters of all he uses is tapped and nurture.
Look at his 2 goals.
Dude, he does it for Norway.
Yep.
He does it for City.
Yep.
He did it for Dortmund.
Yep.
He did it for...
Yep.
He's never not done it.
Yep.
And
his stats are ridiculous.
At Dortmund, he scores different goals than what he does at City.
Mm-hmm.
Norway, he scores different goals than he does for both those things.
Mm-hmm.
And he's able to put the team on his back in those games.
Right.
He drops in the middle to get the
He hustles, bro.
He hustles.
Imagine him chasing you.
No, dude,
fuck that.
His hair floating in the fucking wind, and you're just there going, "Oh god damn,
Oh, man, get rid of the ball." But
Dude.
look, his first goal out jumps Gabriel for his header. Second goal, he drops like kind of into midfield, and then I'm taking this off. We're done with France. Once we talk about the matchup, I'll put it back on. But then his second goal, he gets the ball outside the box and just drills it. And Alisson had no chance of stopping that.
No, dude. No,
But it was a perfect... He just got it just like... he's like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Just shoots it, bang. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, wow.
Yeah, okay. Well, you should have marked him. The fuck, you know?
And then, look, I think this is another end of an era. Neymar, he's done. I think he's done for Brazil now.
Well, I think he announced it afterwards.
Yeah. And look, Brazil get a pen in the 100th minute and he takes it, so...
I believe they call it the 90 plus 10, man.
What a man. 90, it's 100.
Yeah, scores his penalty. Obviously, Will Birdie, we wanted Vinny Jr. to get a goal.
Yeah, we needed Vinny Jr. And Neymar took it. Like, damn it.
Then we jump into...
No, wait, sorry. Wasn't this the game? No, this is the game Bruno missed the pen.
Correct, yeah.
Sorry, I said in the Japan game.
yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
my
yeah.
bad, everyone. I was incorrect for once.
Then we jump into the England-Mexico,
Mhm.
which obviously Mexico, right? In Mexico, they pulled the upset.
Yep.
But this is the first test for
Mm-hmm.
this tournament. Right? They've come in, they obviously, and they're in quite well.
Yeah, look,
They did.
Mexico started off mad. Raul Jimenez had that header that was going to the bottom corner, and Pickford saved it.
Yeah.
Amazing save.
Pickford has had an underrated performance. I think he's been quite good.
I think he's had his moments, but this was his best game. I know he concedes 2, but this was probably his best performance.
Well, I mean, one was a pen.
One was a pen,
One
exactly.
was a
Yeah.
pen, right? So can't argue too much with conceding it. And then as Julian Quinones,
Quinones,
he
from
has
Saudi
scored,
Arabia.
he has scored 3 and 3
Mm-hmm.
in this tournament, and was having a great so far.
Yeah.
But that being said, nothing in comparison to Bellingham's
Man, he's
2 goals in 2 minutes.
Yeah, they were both nice goals too.
Yeah.
The Harry Kane assist was good movement. I don't remember the first goal though, but the movement that the late runs that he's making into the box, man, dangerous.
Well, I mean,
And that's why he's worth 100. Like that's why they bought him for 100 mil.
I mean, why he's potential to be the captain of Real Madrid at some point.
Yeah.
I think at some point, if he stays at the team and he
Yeah.
stays at the level he's at, that.
Yeah.
But look, yeah.
So they go up 2-0, and then you said Quinones, sorry,
gets the deflection.
deflection
down to him.
buries it. Nothing Pickford could do about it.
No.
So it goes 2-1 into halftime, right? And look, Mexicans were deflated after that. I mean, they went bang bang, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bellingham scores, but Quinones gets them just
gives
before
them a bit of
halftime.
hope, right?
Yeah, and then
coming into the
Azteca,
halftime break.
the Azteca Stadium was rocking, yeah. And then you thought, oh man, 54th minute, the red card.
And look, it is a silly, stupid red card.
But it's flew.
Also the only player left to play right back.
Yeah, because James was injured, Spence was injured.
Nice.
Injured.
He was, yeah, he didn't play.
That's why he didn't play.
Yeah.
So they had to throw Kwanzaa out there. And he goes and just throws himself in this tackle.
Again, look, going tackles, which commendable, good to do. But mate, this is a risky run.
Yep.
He gets airborne side tackle, which I mean, do you just call that like an air tackle at that point?
Just, yeah.
Hits the ground, ball, his calf slides on top of the ball,
Mm-hmm.
and then studs straight into the calf, well, side of the calf
Yep.
of the Mexican player, and VAR review, red card.
Yep. Yep.
And I mean, it can't be argued with.
You can't argue with it.
You can't argue with it.
But then 5 minutes later, England get a penalty.
Yeah.
What was the penalty?
Anthony Gordon.
Anthony Gordon, that's right.
Gets taken down in the box.
A clear penalty, yeah.
There's no argument to it. Harry Kane buries a penalty.
Yep. And then, what's that? 9 minutes later.
Yeah.
9 minutes later, Raul Jimenez gets his penalty. I think Pickford, was it Pickford? No, Mark Gee. No, Kane. Kane caught Gutierrez. He went to kick the Mexican player. Went down. They get the pen.
There was the argument on that. It's like, oh, they should be a penalty. I'm like, dude, it's a penalty.
It's a pen.
It goes. That's the risk you run by taking the touch.
Yep.
Right. You take the touch in the box to control it to then clear it, or there's a bouncing ball. The player just has to run through and get it. That's it. Like it's unfortunate. But it's accidental, but it is a pen.
And then I actually was wrong. Spence wasn't injured because he came on. Yeah, and then they bought Daniel Byrne on, and they bought and then they bought Spence on, right? And the reason they did that is Mexico just kept whipping in crosses, and just they got John Stones who came on. So they had John Stones, Dan Byrne, Mark Gee. They had a big side, Konza, so it's a big side, and they kept trying to whip in crosses and get heads on it. Couple half chances, but I think Mexico needed to play around with it a bit more. They just kept going wide and straight cross.
Yeah, look, yes. Mexico just break down the defense.
Yep.
To outside of the deflection, and
yeah,
it's not easy to do against that.
I mean, England are ranked 4th in the world for a reason, right? They've got a good side. They just couldn't be broken down.
I think everyone takes the criticism of get online. Which is incorrect. It should be them not decide that.
Yeah.
Then we had the Portugal.
Sorry. Before we do move on, we have to talk about the huge incident that happened after Jordan Henderson celebrating.
Yes, we do. Yes.
Jordan Henderson decides, I'm going to go celebrate. I think he forgets he's like 38 years old or 106, whatever he is, and jumps over the fence, starts like having a good time, and then tries to jump back over, slips, and breaks his wrist.
Yeah, dude.
Had to get oxygen, old man style. Bro, you were not...
0 minutes.
0 minutes. It's funny, the best part was he got a yellow card in the game and then broke his wrist, but played 0 minutes.
It's insane.
So 0 minutes played, 1 yellow card, 1 injury.
Look, I feel for the guy. He's still my hero, man. He's my captain.
Oh, captain, my captain.
He's a great player. But yes, the criticism of why he was included in the team became more apparent after he goes and snaps his own wrist, jumping over the barrier. I think there's a funny incident with Harry Kane at the end where they're like, oh, no, I think he's all right. He's just over there. No, he'll be fine. He's not fine.
He's not good.
You should go and help him and check on him.
He needed oxygen to get off the field.
Yeah, it wasn't great. Then we went into the Portugal-Spain game. Interesting game.
It was tense. I think tense is. I think there were limited chances, but the chances that both teams had were solid.
Well, yeah, you say there's limited chances, but yeah, 15 attempts, 10 attempts on goal, Portugal, but lacking quality. Chances, right? So if you look at the Spain, they had eight of those chances from.
Yeah.
There was only 2 on target from 6 on target from Spain.
Mm-hmm.
But inside the penalty area, 8 chances they took for Portugal and 7 for Spain. So,
look, the way I would break this down is Spain looked better with the ball. They looked more comfortable with the ball. And I was very surprised by that because we've been talking about how good Portugal's midfield looked, but man, they played such conservative.
Left, right, and backwards.
It was so conservative.
They were just holding the ball. They didn't want to that padding.
Yeah, it was weird. Like you would expect, like they would go out wide to like Bruno and João Felix, who I thought João Felix had a really good game. He was pressing. He was trying to make dangerous runs. He was good with the ball, trying to feed Ronaldo. But when you look at the midfield of Bruno, Vitinha, and Neves, they didn't take chances, which I found very, very frustrating.
But I thought, okay, maybe Bruno wouldn't fit. I just hasn't created much. I thought they were able to run together, right? They had to play with each other. I think it had to be a Martinez.
I've said that since the Croatia game. Oh no, the Colombia game, that it has to be Martinez's tactics, because there were so many times when, say it's like a 5-on-5, right? So you have Ronaldo up top and then you have the 2 wingers and then 3 midfield, or like 2 of the midfielders, right? And they'd be pushing. So they'd go wide and Ronaldo would be kind of a little bit out trying to make a run. And all they would do is just run it out and then just run out to the sideline. And you go, what are they doing? There was no attacking like urgency. And it was very, very frustrating to watch, especially like the last 5 minutes. Portugal, because like Spain scored in the 91st minute. I put that down to Diaz getting sucked out of his position. So like they take the quick free kick and he runs to I forget who the midfielder was. Might have been Orzabal, it might have been Pedro, but he runs out to them and they just do a nice little 1-2. Marino's heaps of space and he buries it, right? Then in the last 5 minutes,
Arsenal players getting those last minute goals and these knockouts.
Yeah, look at them go! Yay!
Give him $400,000.
Look, Marino is a solid goal scorer for a midfielder. He does score a lot of goals.
Well, also for a guy that they bought as like a 6.
Yeah, he's a 6. Yeah. But then the last 5 minutes, Portugal again, they were just sideways, backwards, out wide, cut back in. You know, they did not make any. There was no attacking urgency. It was very, very frustrating to watch. But another legend bows out. That was Ronaldo's final game in the World Cup. For a World Cup. He might still play the Euros in 2 years. He'll be 43.
No, listen, I think with his performance this World Cup, it would do them in.
Well, I put it down to they have now hired.
Give him a Jordan Henderson, right?
No, I put it down to they have now hired his old Al Nassr coach who just won the title. Now he's the new Portugal coach. So he might see if Ronaldo might still be good enough.
It does him an injustice.
Maybe he might a Jordan Henderson role. Like, I don't see anything wrong. I don't see anything wrong with that.
No, go sit there. But you're on the
and then like play like
started him too much.
And then if they need him, they can play him give him 70, 80th minute. Yeah,
15 minutes. I think he can run for 15 minutes. But that starting at the 90 with everyone fresh is different. Now we jump into one other conspiracy game of this round. Put it back on quick. So US versus Belgium.
9/11 never happened.
Yeah. Jackfruit can't burn for the girders. Look, listen. This is what football wanted to see. Belgium absolutely bending the US over and showing them how to play football.
Big grape vibes.
Let's start with what the controversy.
Yeah.
So as we said in the previous game, Balogun gets red card.
Straight red.
Overturned. Straight red, overturned.
Yeah.
Okay? So they make him available for the... Now, a lot of detail going on. And I know this. My auntie not watch whatsoever. Well, she watches football, NRL.
Yeah.
She does not watch soccer.
The Aussie football.
She comes and rings me and she says, "Can you believe Trump rang up FIFA and got them to overturn the government?" Well, that's not quite accurate. I'm sure he rang the president of FIFA, but that's not why they overturned it. They overturned it because this has been overturned before.
Yeah.
This is not a new thing. It is weird in a World Cup for it to be overturned, and I think that there is a little bit of marketability for them overturning Balogun and assisting the US, which is more of a FIFA corruption, I think, than chalking it up to.
Which we are not accustomed to.
No. I mean, mate. But they've overturned his red card. He's played the game. It made zero fucking...
Yeah, it didn't matter.
No, it didn't matter. Belgium ran all over him.
Yeah.
And they didn't even start KDB and Doku.
No KDB, no Doku, no Lukaku. It was a fresh Belgian side, and they dominated. So Dekelere, however you say his name, Ketelere. Yeah, we'll go with that. Scores in the 9th minute, very easy goal. Like, I don't know what the American defense was doing. Yeah, the tap in. That was very simple, right?
Completely unmarked. He's like, thank you.
And then look, but America come back, get the free kick. I actually thought it was a worldie, but then when you look at it from behind, it was a deflected, huge deflection, because Courtois got caught out. But then literally 36 seconds later, De Ketelaere score again. Yeah. They crossed it in, and it was easy. Yeah.
And then from there, it was just...
Yeah, Pulisic got injured. McKennie wasn't doing much. It was and then Lukaku scored again.
Yeah, it went from the everyone on a high about the US first team versing. Right, this is the first pro versing, and they
got smoked.
Right?
Yeah. The funniest was there was a video I saw of some guy before the game, but after the lineups have been announced, and he's like, "So you're not going to start Daku or De Bruyne? This is going to be easy. America win 3-0.
Yeah,
easy. America win. America." And yeah, they got smoked 4-1. It was probably the most satisfying loss that a lot of people would say that they'd love to see it. A 4-1 America loss. Yeah. I think it was on the 7th of July now.
In Seattle.
In Seattle.
All right. Now, this is the Don't Read My Thoughts game, Argentina versus Egypt. This is a game of
huge
controversy. So Egypt go up 2-0.
Yep.
Right? I think this is the first time Argentina has ever come back from in a World Cup.
Really?
I believe so. I could be wrong on this.
You could. It does sound about right.
It's a stat that I kind of read up on. So, jump in how this game goes down before we go into what happened.
Well, I guess it starts with Egypt, the Egypt goal.
Yeah, well, Ibrahim scores the opening goal. 10 minutes.
Yep. Then Argentina get a penalty. I think Enzo got trotted on, or no, it was the left back. He tries running on and he gets caught. Messi steps up and misses. Good save. The Egypt keeper, by the way, for me, man of the match, had a cracker game.
Oh mate, he was making. It was not the lack of trying by Argentina.
Yep.
They had 19 total attempts, 7 on target.
Yep.
Right, 11 attempts inside the penalty.
Oh wow,
crazy. In comparison to Egypt's 5, 2 on target, and only 1 in the area.
4 out inside, 1 outside.
So I'm reading 1 outside.
Yep. But look, it goes halftime, 1-0. And then second half, Egypt thought they had scored.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, then big controversy.
Okay. I see the controversy. Okay. Got to kind of take a step back.
Take a step back.
So
take as many steps back as you want.
Well, because the controversy more comes from the end of the game. But in the game, the Argentinian player is running down the side. He's getting harassed by 2. So he's got 1 player in front, jockeying him, trying to get the ball. Second player comes in, steps on him.
Yep.
Right? Gets dispossessed. Egyptian players run the entire length of the field and manage to get a goal from a Salah assist at the opposite end of the field.
Mm-hmm.
VAR intervenes.
Sorry, before you get into that, Hassan's run to get to that spot.
Correct.
Wow. Wow. He ripped like 4 players to get there.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Because they broke on the counter.
Yeah.
Right? So all the players are trying to run backwards on him.
Yep.
He's cut inside. He's got the ball to Salah at the top of the deck. Then he's good assist.
Mm.
There, right?
He's cut it in.
Yeah, he's cut it in right in the front of his path. Bang, goal. VAR then intervenes and takes it back. Once in, they go, what are you taking it back?
Mm.
They look at it and they go,
It was Martinez. Yeah, gets trotted on.
Look, I think it is a very weak foul.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a foul?
Yes. He steps on his foot. I agree it is a foul, but it is soft.
For VAR to overturn, there has been worse fouls that they've...
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's part of it, right? So they overturn... That doesn't stop Egypt.
No, because Zico still scores.
Yeah, Zico comes in, still scores that second.
Yep.
Now, arguably, it should...
Which, again, Hassan makes that run, and he cuts it in.
Hassan and the goalkeeper are probably the best players on the pitch.
Yeah, for sure. But he cuts it in to Zico, makes a nice late run and buries it. And there's like half an hour left or 25 minutes left, and you're thinking Egypt's going to take Argentina. But then, there we go again. Argentina, they've got quality all over the pitch.
There's a reason they're world champions. Okay?
Correct, yeah.
Right? Like, you still have to have some quality, even if you get assistance.
Yeah.
Which obviously, Christian Romero scores the opening goal for Argentina.
Yep.
79th minute.
Yep.
Then, who else but Lionel Messi?
Now, there was a bit of like a pinball in the box, but the way that he buried it was great technique and unsavable.
Yeah, correct. And again, it goes to 2-2. And look, the feeling that you get in the stadium is that Argentina.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, I want to preface that before we go into this third goal and what essentially divulges into an
absolute
chaos.
Chaos.
So, Egypt is pushing to try and get the third in the box. Salah has the ball. He gets one-on-one with the Argentinian defender.
Yeah.
He gets him. He goes to stand him up. Now, the controversy in this that they say contact on the bar, right? Foot-to-foot contact makes him over. Argentina take that ball, run the length, cross from, was it
Martinez? Lautaro Martinez, yeah.
Martinez puts across Enzo Fernandez at the back. Headers it 90.
Pinpoint cross, because the only one in the box was Enzo.
And there was a defender in between.
Yeah, and he picked him out, like straight off the bat. Like, great cross and great finish by Enzo.
Now, let's rewind to why they did. Well, Argentina got it. Why didn't we? Here's what I see as one: when Salah stands up to Argentina, the Argentina does tick.
Yep.
Right, knocks the ball out of his path. Look at the replay. It's behind because he's made the tackle, and Salah's carried on after the tackle's made. They've clashed feet.
He's gone down.
It's not a foul.
I agree. I fully agree as well.
It's not a foul.
Yeah. I feel sorry for Egypt. I really do.
Yeah.
I really do.
Don't get me wrong. Liverpool, I'd probably be whinging equally as much. Right? Or if it was Australia, I'd be whinging equally as much.
Yeah, I get it. Right? You had a 2-0 lead, you blew it, and you had a good opportunity. Yes. It was not 50-50, it was like a 60-40, 70-30, right? But you want to cling on to it.
What the conspiracy is, I think we jump ahead to the upcoming France game while we're wearing our hats.
Yes.
And then we'll rewind to the Columbus. Okay. You're going to so they are intervened for. They probably.
You can even go to the first game where Messi dragged his leg down the guy's calf and then nothing happened. There's a lot of incidents. Yeah.
But there's also an incident in this Egypt game, and the Egyptian off the ball into the box. Right?
Yeah.
Never gets reviewed by VAR. That is one I'll accept.
Mm-hmm.
It's the final and probably the most telling.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
For the first
Sorry. Before we do get into the France game, can we talk about the Egyptian players and staff after the game?
Sure.
They lost their shit.
Well, one of the coaches got sent off with a red card.
He was super aggressive. Now, I don't blame him because he had thoughts.
Yeah, Safan El Sagir.
El Sadgir, yeah. I think it was the coach, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of
one of the coaches. And then you had the coach who was doing the old Jose Mourinho handcuffs. Then you had the players after the game to come out blatantly.
About that X, which apparently is supposed to be racial abuse.
Oh, what? Okay.
Apparently.
Look, Jose Mourinho started it when he was at Inter. He said he got locked up. He got a 3 or a 5 game ban for that. the Egypt coach did the same thing. It was pretty sick. And then the players are coming out saying it's proper corruption. They want Argentina to win. They want Messi to win. And you're going, bro, he should have worn the tinfoil hat before he said that.
They lodged an official complaint.
They did,
They lodged an official complaint for review, which has now been rejected.
Yeah, it's rejected, bro. Straight. It's not going to happen.
So, look, I think typical shit, right? They've lost the game.
And Infantino
should have won the game.
Infantino was not surprisingly, but it was very shockingly how open he was. Very happy for Argentina.
So what I'm reading at is,
yes,
yeah,
Harry Suter would have got a red card or something because the corruption is real.
But coming into this whole corruption
quarterfinal. Now we're in the quarterfinal.
Is the upcoming France game. Obviously, everyone is saying France are probably now the favourites to take, make it to the final. They're probably trying to. First time in the Cup finals, we now have an Argentine referee. So the referee, side the linesman, the fourth official, and I think there's a VAR.
And the fifth. They do have a fifth official, like a backup.
Yeah.
They're all Argentinian, which has not happened all World Cup. It's always been your ref and linesman are one nation, and then your fourth official and the fifth official are a different nation.
2 different nations.
Sometimes
Generally.
2, yeah.
Generally.
Right? But now all 5 of them are Argentinian, and you've gone, all right, the corruption is on. We are on. So that's from tomorrow's game. I mean, we'll release this after. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Well, that's what I mean. You can listen to this and go, yeah, they're fucking right.
The tinfoil hat guys are right.
These idiots are right.
There is big controversy because Elise is on a yellow card. They tried to have it rescinded, was rejected. So now if he does get a yellow card in this game, he's going to miss the semi-final, which will be between Spain and Belgium. So it's all happening. All happening.
Be the winner of Spain-Belgium.
We'll play. Yeah, he would miss. Yeah. But yeah, the controversy, the conspiracy, it's all happening.
Oh, for sure. Now, the conspiracy. I'm sweaty as hell. Final game of the round of 16 was Colombia's lackluster game,
which I think was expected. Colombia has been pretty tight in these this World Cup. Switzerland haven't been as attacking oriented as they could have been, or as maybe some people expected. But yeah, an unders game was predicted in this game, and it was very unders. Finished 0-0. Wasn't many chances. Diaz had a couple. Extra time there was nothing.
And then it went to penalties.
And I'll give it to Colombia. All their pens, zero placement.
Yeah.
They blasted every single one of them. They did not give a crap. They just went, we're just going to blast the hell out of it. If I would get into it, I just want to find the pens.
I mean, the comment that we can make, who missed for Switzerland?
Mr. Calculator.
Oh, Mr. Calculator, centre back.
Yeah, another.
Again.
Well, the Colombian misses were Davidson Sanchez, who is a centre back, and Juan Hernandez, who I have not heard of, but Juan Hernandez plays for, where the hell is it? Here he is. Juan Hernandez plays for Real Betis and is he's a striker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there was an interesting video that came out afterwards. Centre back that every defender. There is 2.
Yeah, out of about, I think, 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a good... So, for all the World Cup teams, maybe put 1 or 2 defenders on. Don't have more than that. Because it looks like they're more than likely going to miss.
So, I mean, look, on that note, why don't we jump into the finals and we'll do predictions on this? You know? So, look, first game, France, Morocco. Who we going to qualify here?
I'm still going France.
I think I'm going to back France on this one too.
Yeah, I think France is looking to be the favourites. I think they're the favourites in the tournament. This will be a very competitive game. It's France A versus France B.
Yeah.
So it's going to be very interesting to see how it goes. But look,
they have selected Dion?
It's going to be a great game. Morocco are a top team. France are the top team of this side of the draw. So it should be good.
And then we've got Spain, Belgium. I think this is a tough game, but it's hard to go past Spain.
Yeah,
after their last two performances.
I think Spain's quality will get them through.
Belgium really haven't played a great.
No, they haven't.
So I think
I'm gonna go with Spain
on this one. Dude, Norway, England.
Dude, I'm going Norway.
I think so. I think from a quality standpoint, Norway has had better quality.
Yeah. Oh, I think England have better quality.
No, sorry. Production, I mean.
Yeah.
Tournament.
They've looked like they've played better.
Better football, better goals, better creation.
I think England did play well against Mexico until the red card, and they did it in enemy territory. But Norway is very unexpected the way that they're playing. But they're playing proper football.
Let's go dark horse, right?
Yeah, let's go Norway.
Dark horse, Norway. Then we've got
Conspiracy
Argentina,
on.
I mean, no.
Conspiracy on. They're gonna get the cards. They're gonna get the pens. They're gonna get the calls. It's gonna happen. I'm keeping my tinfoil hat on for this reason.
The radio waves. But look, I think this is where we're gonna end up for semi-finals. We'll see how accurate we are. Next week.
Let's do it because we're not going to be here for them.
Okay.
Let's do them. So I'm going. It's a replay of last year's final, France Argentina.
Last World Cup, I think it is.
It's a replay.
France Argentina.
I think, and then we'll get into the third place playoff as well. But yeah, I think France Argentina will be the final again.
I think if it's a third place playoff, I see Norway winning the third place playoff.
I think Spain will, but we'll get into that next week.
Yeah. So let's see.
Let's see how we go.
If we're accurate. So until next week. Yeah.
Tinfoil hats out.